Hey everybody, welcome back to StuFluff & Co. and welcome back to Starbound. Wow, 2017 already, and I think I uploaded like 2 things in 2016. Boy, what a shitty year 2016 was. Let's not talk about that. Here's to 2017, the 2016 we never had. So yeah, that's right, Starbound, we're back, and we're just gonna jump right into the game. Uh, so, as a big fan of Starbound, there is an intro, which I'm not gonna go back through. They have, like, actually made this into a game now. As you can see, though, I've already started hoarding a lot of shit again on my ship. Um, would you like a bit of ship with that shit? Yes, I would. Thankfully, I've already started to expand it. I managed to get an upgrade, but that space is going to run out very quickly. So anyway, let's just jump right in. If you want to check out the intro, you know what, free advertising for the hello words, the developers of Starbound. Free advertising for you guys. Great game, big fan. You know what, if you guys want to watch the intro, go buy it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I really like this game, and I'd like to keep playing it instead of just, like, go back and record an intro for you guys. Basically, though, all you get is a free costume and this cape out of it, which flaps around behind me. So anyway, let's get into this. First of all, the number one thing that I was really excited about was, here's my little merchant that I managed to get. We'll just follow her back to this thing, which I'll explain later. Number one thing that I was super excited about was the sell feature. You can now sell things for pixels to make money back. It's just the greatest thing ever. The weapons are still just absolutely ridiculous. The names are just as ridiculous as the weapons themselves. There's a few new things like a bowling ball. I'm pretty sure that wasn't really in there. Crafting wise, though, there are a lot of differences. I remember in the very early stages of Starbound, you could actually make a pickaxe and a drill and blah 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 blah. God damn it, don't mess with that. Sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, crafting has changed. The game itself as a whole has kind of gotten a little bit, I guess, what's the word, grindier? Maybe, if that's the right word, I'm not sure. But it's still fun as a whole. I mean, I already have tech unlocked. I'm already like 250% attack. I've got a ton of ridiculous weapons. Something that I'm not sure was in regular, well, I guess this is regular Starbound now, but in like the earlier builds of Starbound was, if you look up at the top here where my arrow is, if I'm pushing X, so what this is doing is switching between, I guess, 2 different hotbars. Hotbars? What am I thinking of? Pretty sure it's called hotbar. I don't know. And this is the, wait, yeah, this is the primary one, as you can see here, and this is the secondary one. I kind of like the feature. I kind of had to get used to it for a little bit, but it actually comes in quite handy. They still have the ridiculous instruments which you can find, so that's a cool thing. However, as you'll notice, my ship looks like a fucking farmhouse. With all these animals just wandering around. I do kind of like them, however, you can't kill them. I will demonstrate now. That was a fire grenade launcher gun thing. Yeah, so they're kind of stuck here. You can hatch them out of an egg, and yeah, I really wish I had known what I was doing before I placed them down, because it's a fucking mess. Anyway, this little flashy thing here right behind this wonderful green-haired person is a, hold on a minute, what's it called? Well, shit, a colony deed. There we go. Stop pulling the fucking lever. If I could get rid of you, I would. Anyway, colony deeds are really cool because as long as you have a tiny little shack with a torch and a really cheap door, you can put one of these things down and spawn various types of people. You have all the different races that... So how it works is it just randomly pulls a person out of the air. It could be a human, it could be one of the other alien races, the robot guy, the new hyloidal, however you want to pronounce it, a little weird like plasma character, the Florin, the God, it's been a while since I've met all the races. But anyway, yeah, so I spawned one of these down, and it looks like I got a human merchant, and they sell quite a bit of things, and they will buy from me things. I have noticed, though, that the value of things is severely undervalued. So take this random torch, for example. It's 5 pixels worth, and if I were to sell that, it only sells for 1. Every single thing, just divide it by 5. I don't know if that's just my luck at the moment. If someone else is experiencing much better luck, or even worse luck, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's basically my ship for the moment. I did actually raid a place and get this lever, which I can also show off. So yeah, this crazy laser grid. So up here at the top, you have your matter manipulator, of course, standard thing. That's great. Then you have your wire tool, which some of you might remember the wires. About a year ago, you actually had to go and buy stuff, kind of string it up like redstone in Minecraft. Kind of a massive pain. It sucked. However, there's this cool new feature where let me just right click on that. So that disables it from the door, and normally you can access this door on its own. Oh, there we go. I guess in the wire tool you just can't. Oh, no, I guess that's weird. I'm spazzing out right now. Okay, whatever. So if I left click on this red circle here and put it to this blue circle here, we have now wired the door in the open position along with all the lights to connect this whenever the lever, if this fucking fluffy buffalo thing would move, I could, there we go. So in the down position, everything is triggered as on, and when it's turned up, it's off. And yes, that was a robot chicken that just laid a AA battery. So yeah, I've already started hoarding stuff. I've raided 2 prisons, an Apex laboratory. I've found 2 Florin, whatever they're, god damn it. 2 Florin, like, tribe, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not colonies, but just, I don't know. And since it was so close to Christmas, I saved up 5,000 pixels and bought this gigantic decorative bench that looks like a sleigh. Also in the Apex lab, I managed to find an oven and a fridge, which actually, well, those are extremely well preserved chocolate bars. Yeah, so anyway, crafting, there's a lot of different things. There's some old stuff that some fans of the game might still remember, but a lot has changed. There is also the paint tool, which, as it is right now, you don't see a beam coming out of it. That's kind of like eraser mode. It puts stuff back to normal. So here's the red color, which I can just go absolutely nuts. Then we got blue, green, yellow, orange, purple, black, white, which kind of looks like it's the same color as the ship, but believe me, it's not. I checked, there's a tiny little difference. And with no beam, we have eraser mode, and there we go. Back to the normal ship. So anyway, yeah, to this teleporter was, and then this wall, if you close that off and stick some engines on the back, that was the original size of the ship, you know, your standard starting out ship. And now you can go and upgrade it as things progress. I can't really remember how I managed to trigger the upgrade, but I'm glad of it. This person here, this is, yes, we are going somewhere. This is, what's her name, Zoea, I think? Yep. She's my Florin, guard, I guess, as I like to call her. She's very helpful, and actually I was just playing this game last night. What do we want to call this? The 3rd of January, so the 2nd of January as this was going out. I don't know. For those of you who like want to know when specifically I played this. But I was playing around and just, she was taking lots of damage, and I was like, are you ever gonna die? I was kind of hoping that she might die just so I could see what happens. And since she never did, I just got so used to having her around that last night when she did die, I was like totally heartbroken and down on a planet just alone in the dark. I was like, no, you've been around for like a week now or however long I've been playing this. And then I come back up to my ship and she's fine, so whatever. We've got like a clone pod somewhere. Also, I did raid this vending machine from a prison. Yeah, so there's a few decorative things. You know, I just put up cameras, Christmas decorations. The cool thing is this cat that's currently in here that loves me even when I click on it in the house. Or push E, really. This cat came on my ship, however, I did have to buy the house down at the 2-stop teleshop, which some of you, excuse me, that was gross, may remember part of it, maybe not. I apologize, I can see the video feed kind of spazzing out, whereas on mine it's a smooth image. There we go. Oh yeah, and Zawia follows me around unless I tell her not to. So anyway, the 2-stop teleshop, some of you guys may remember the older version of it. Some of you might remember a kind of closer version to what this looks like. You got the gas station and everything. No, come back. I didn't mean to make you leave. But yeah, you can buy some stuff here. However, the one thing I really liked about old Starbound compared to this was the fuel. So you could go down to a planet, strip it of all of its valuable resources, and end up with like 1,000 coal in like 3 hours if you really tried. However, you now have to buy a liquid Urkius fuel for only 5 pixels, so it's not too bad. But you can go mine like Urkius crystals off of moons now if you have the environmental protection pack thing. That's great. There was that in an older version. Anyway, lots of things have changed. I'm just trying to show you guys around before I go down to a planet and just start having a lot of fun. So yeah, there's that. There's more food items, kind of. There's like a crafting area over here. Oh yeah, here's one of the techs I have. Double tap left or right, which is essentially A or D to sprint now. Yeah, so anyway, this cool thing, fridge. I don't know if it actually does refrigerate food. It is a storage. I'm hoping that like food actually does start to expire in Starbound. I'm on the like really easy mode because that's just how I like to play games. So you don't actually have to eat, you can just use a bunch of bandages and stuff. I kind of find it fun to just roleplay and eat food though, because it is fun to make it. So yeah, the cooking table, you got a ton of stuff. They now have ribs, which drop off of larger monsters that I've found. You can make mushroom stuff, fish in a bone. Oh, a bonaboo. A bonaboo, whatever you call it. Oh, excuse me. Still haven't been able to get raw fish yet. Not really sure how you do that. You can make cheese from milk. Here you go, wedge of cheese, great. Lots and lots of stuff. It's kind of, what's the lucky dip? A carrot and a banana. Okay, that's weird. You can make drinks even that do certain things. And jams, which kind of give you like a few boosts. I can't quite remember. So yeah, some certain food items do give you buffs and stuff. I know for one thing under drinks, what is it? Thorn juice, which is made from a thorn fruit. If you go to any desert world, there's like some purple cacti things that pick thorn fruits from. You can make grenades from them with thorn juice. And thorn juice gives you a little thing. All the debuff, or actually buffs, appear right up here. And they give you this sort of like, with thorn juice for example, it makes you full and it gives you like protection against spikes or something. I don't really know, I haven't tested it out, but a little thorn icon appears up here. Anyway, how you tell if you're not hungry? Well, I can actually eat something right now. So I've got food. So I've got this wedge of cheese. So I'll just eat it. And here's yeah, you're full. So you can't eat anything, and while you're full, you slowly regenerate health and other debuff, or why do I keep saying debuffs? Other buffs appear here as well. So that's great. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, this sword was really, really cool when I picked it up just last night. There's this eyeball in it, which if you right-click, throws the eyeball, and the eyeball lets you see things if you can throw it correctly. Otherwise, it just kind of bounces around. There we go. So now I can run over. So yeah, it's the scouting eyeball. Yeah, the Oculus Reaver. And there you go. That's basically what it does. Here's my probably favorite weapon so far. I'm not even gonna try to figure out what that name is. Looks like Warden Howitzer. Shotgun, so it has a bit of a spread the further away the bullets get. But if you right click, you throw, really great. Chuck a grenade. In this case, it has a fire effect. Some grenade launchers just do a wide area of damage and no effect, but yeah. So some of you might remember other things here, but one thing that I bet a lot of people do remember was the very first boss, the Dreadwing, the penguin in a UFO, who was really hard to beat, and he could be defeated by just digging a little hole and shooting at it. Well, that's not the case. You talk to this little penguin bartender down here, and he teleports you to Dreadwing, and it's not fun. You can't dig. It's a protected area. So yeah, it's hard. I tried it once, and it's gonna take some time before I do that. So anyway, yeah, you can tell that I've made a lot of progress, and I apologize if you wanted to see me struggle along the way to get here. I don't think you wanted to watch that, because quite honestly it was boring as hell. You had to, first of all, complete the intro, which was like, become a protectorate today, blah blah blah, whatever. It was kind of meh. I don't know, I thought it was cool though that the intro, how the Earth was destroyed and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, I guess spoilers, but at the same time, anyone who's played Starbound before knows that the Earth was destroyed. So yeah. I apologize about the weird render issues. It's really lagging from the looks of things. I just saw 10 frames per second. Wow. Really need to fix that. Okay, that will be fixed for next time. Yeah, anyway. So, another cool tech. Let me just show you guys where you can get techs. If you're thinking about starting Starbound again, you may have had it and blah blah blah, you can play it again. So this little room is where you can get all the techs. You talk to this scientist guy right here. Maybe? Wow, I'm on 9 frames per second. My video quality is pretty bad right now. I don't think... Hello? So I go... Wow. It appears the video has frozen. I apologize. I'm trying to move away now. Okay, there we go. Wow, you guys missed a whole lot. So I'm gonna try to go back in here and not have everything freeze up on me. Hopefully... Oh, this froze again. Maybe? Alright, cool. So, this scientist guy right here, you come talk to him, blah blah blah, you gotta have 10 copper bars, 10 silver bars, and 10 gold bars as far as I remember. First you get the sprint, then you get the jump, and then you get this little weird ball thing that if you push F, you can turn into that. That's always fun. So originally though, you just get one jump, you can do a quick dash, or the ball, which just rolls around, you can fit into areas. I have upgraded to triple jump, the dash, the sprint, I guess. And then this little ball can climb walls, actually. So this is a really good thing for some areas. And actually, there is a secret on this moon base thing, which I'll let you guys find for yourselves. It was pretty fun when I found it, so I'm not going to ruin the surprise for you guys. Anyway, so Terramart, that was kind of here before, but here's where you can buy the eggs. Note to self and a bit of advice for you guys watching, don't ever put these down inside your spaceship, or you will highly regret that. So anyway, since my video is for whatever reason deciding to drop to like 12, 18, 19, and 17 frames per second, so it's really bad. Oh, I just saw 30. Ooh, 31. Nope, okay. We're gonna go back to my ship. Oh, then it starts lagging again. Ooh, 2 frames a second. That's a new record. I gotta fix those settings soon. So anyway, oh yeah, so this cool little feature, whenever your colony deed starts flashing like this, that means that you can collect rent from whoever. Usually it's pixels, sometimes they'll give you bombs or flares or just junk in general. So anyway, here is whatever this planet is. It was a really easy planet, I guess. Wonton Stream 2, I think is the name of it. I don't know how to see it again. Anyway, so I can collect rent up here. I'll just do that. And I got some salves. So those are basically the new bandages. Although you still have bandages in the game, there are healing rates now. 50 health over 1 second for bandages, and this is 50 health for 10 seconds. Yeah. So you might notice the collection of pickaxes I have. Can't craft those, you gotta find them or buy them or whatever at the moment. Oh yeah, and let me just get this out real quick. This is kind of my favorite part of this updated version of Starbound. You can now have pets. You could kind of have them in the earlier versions of it, but they just weren't entirely this. That's a thing I found on a planet. It was attacking me, but it just looks so derpy. I wanted to have it. And it comes back to you kind of like Pokemon. We have... Oh, so this thing was... Okay, so these little shark dudes were the things that I found. I had to find for a quest for this person, Talal, yeah. My other Florin guard, oh, excuse me, who, so yeah, Zoea, this person down here, I originally had her in my little hut here. I just completed enough quests for her that she wanted to join my crew, and so I said sure. I got the colony deed back, put it down again, and now I'm working on Talal to join my crew as well. So yeah, these little shark guys were a quest I had to complete to capture them for this thing. Is this the same one? Oh yeah, that's the same one. This one, the sludge thing. What are you again? Ludge. That's an original name. So yeah, there's this thing. Are you named? Oh, you just called Pet. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they kind of fight for you, but they seem really weak. Oh yeah, so when I raided the Apex base last night, there's a little robot attacking me, and I was like, I wonder if I could keep it as a pet. Ooh, I can! And he's off. Okay. Where are you going? Come back here. Anyway, it's kind of fun to get that little thing. They hit hard too. Oh, and then this guy, which I also found when playing last night. This Trictus, it's a cactus. It's got like rainbow flowers on its head. If you get close enough to it, it pops up out of the ground and attacks you, but since it's friendly with me, it won't attack me. So that's all my pets. What else can I play around with? Guns. Oh yeah, this has sticky bombs. I guess I could show that off. I wonder if it'll destroy any of my heart. So anyway, left click, you just have your standard shot like that. Right click, oh wait, that's not the right one. I think I sold the other one. That was explosive burst. That's always fun. Yep, that was fun. Where's all the sticky bombs? I guess I sold that. Or at least put it in. There it is. It does have sticky bombs. It's shotgun regularly, but it also does this. There we go. They kind of take a while, but whatever. So yeah, I've got a little farm set up. You do have to complete a quest. There is one quest on the little moon base thing to open a new shop. You have to like craft a teddy bear. That requires growing cotton, then you have to spin the cotton into a ball of yarn or something, and oh my god, that quest took forever. Then there's another quest though where you literally have to go and scan things. Push in and just click away, and wow, that was a lot of fun, guys. Can't tell you how much fun there was to be had, because I just can't. Like, wow, it was... Oh boy, that was a new level of fun. Anyway, yeah, I had to scan floor and stuff for a quest. The main story quest. Yeah, Starbound has a story now, guys. I forgot to mention that. It's kind of actually really good. Like, really, really good. I can't actually wait to keep playing this and follow the storyline. So in maybe about 6 months to a year ago, some players of Starbound might remember the weird temple thing on the moon base. And it kind of had like some weird symbols and stuff. Nobody really knew what those were. Well, now there's a story that goes and explains what all that is. So it's a lot of fun. And this is the main quest. I scanned all the boring crap for Florin stuff, and now I have to go find the first artifact in the hunting ground. And what an artifact is, well, go follow the story. It's like, you'll find it probably in the first half hour of playing this game, if you grind through it like I did. And I suppose if any of you are huge Marvel fans, they kind of look like those Infinity Stones. Like, really, really, really closely resembling them. Even in the little pixel art form that this game is. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. So anyway, that is basically it. I know this video is going to be pushing 30 minutes, probably a little bit more than that, but that's because, you know, just getting back into recording. Oh yeah, so this is a banana tree. I think that's new. I think cotton might be a little bit new as well. But you've got your classic potatoes, pearl peas, Avis Mingos, whatever, sugar. I think sugar was relatively new a year ago. That wasn't always around. I know that some of the other foods were. But yeah, you can make a ton of stuff food-wise. The game is a lot of fun, and I know this video has kind of lagged out a bit, so I apologize about that. And I should hopefully have it all fixed next time. Other than that, I think next time is just going to be messing around. Might get Evan on, and we'll play around there. Oh, yeah, one other thing I should mention. This is basically all the crafting tables you need. I think for a while you used to be able to craft everything in the crafting menu. Then they put it to like a workbench or whatever this thing was. Yeah, it's like a workbench. Now there's a workstation. I know the spinning wheel is there. First you have to make the inventor station to make everything else. Then you've got the spinning wheel, which that's self-explanatory. You've got the anvil, which that was already a thing, but it just looked like an anvil before. You can make bombs, the EPP, swords. Still can't make pickaxes, which should be great. You can make this. Oh yeah, well this is the mining things. I don't know if how I can do that. Might be able to make pickaxes if I upgrade it. But the foraging table, you need it for mining, hunting. What is this? That's gardening, hunting, and mining. They still had lantern stick, which was a really fun thing that I like to use. But yeah, a lot of things you guys might remember. Oh, and the workbench is now completely useless in my opinion. It's just for all this decorative crap. You need to make beds. Those are always great. What is this? So yeah, I have been exploring, so you know, if you guys wanted to see like the full I don't know what I'm trying to say. The full, just raw version of this game, I guess, without any time spent upgrading stuff and whatever. Go buy it yourselves, because I'm not going to go back and film like 15 minutes of just boring crap for you guys to not really even watch. But anyway, my channel is kind of sort of back. It will be heavy on Starbound, probably not much else. And I will be putting stuff out on weekends. I know this will go out literally like 20 minutes after I'm done recording. Probably won't be edited like at all, which I apologize, but I just wanted to get something out there. Teleporters are still a thing. You can still go to a whole bunch of other places. I mean, I think I've showcased everything I could. Yeah. Weapons, you just kind of have to find them for yourselves. I wonder if I can launch this eyeball like over. Oh, I missed. Darn it. Let's see if I can see this. Let's see how far I can make this shot go. Phew. Oh wow. Is it going to bounce over the fence? Oh, darn it. That was fun. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird. Oh, that sword does a lot of damage, actually. Well. Yep, we now have, like, eagles that look like normal things instead of reject Pokemon, like, shark dog thing down here. I don't know. They're kind of adorable, though. So anyway, that's basically it, I think. I covered everything that's of interest. There's a few things you can explore, such as the collections tab that's, go catch some more bugs. That's what I'm going to be doing a lot, actually. Yeah. Oh, upgrades-wise, the matter manipulator upgrade, you have to collect these fun little manipulator modules, which, more on that probably when I get to go explore a planet and find them. I don't know. Anyway, pushing 35 minutes now, so I'm gonna stop recording in like 20 seconds once I do my outro and blah blah blah. So anyway, that was Starbound. I've been StuFluff, you guys have been amazing. I will see you, like, Saturday, whenever I feel like uploading a video. I am going to try and do, like, weekends now, so that's kind of my new thing. Just bring back my channel, slow and steady. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Anyway, that's been it. See you guys later.